It's best I do nothing. Oh shoot. They oh shoot. Shoot. I had just seen that. They're attacking at 7:15. Round psychological round whole number. They're about to attack. They're gonna go lower. I had just seen
Yes,
it.
sir.
I had just seen this on the QQQ. Look at that. Watch out. Be on alert. I don't trust them and they want to go lower.
I should have been in it. I'm afraid to get in
Look
it
at
now.
that dump.
We're pushing this 15 again. Maybe you get a small reaction, but they probably just flush it here.
They literally just tapped into that 15 just now, but with the aggression, I'm going to say, why not come to 29, 546? This market is aggressive. Like, why would they not sweep this low is what I'm thinking. Like, here, like, here at this low. Because
Yeah,
that
there's
market,
another one underneath
yeah,
too. There's another
that
15
market
on.
is very aggressive. Like, that is not something to where I go, well, hey, we just trickled down into this 15. Like, bro, we attacked this low so hard to the point to where like I'm looking at this, I'm like, bro, like this would just be clear collateral. And then on top of that, hell, we just barely flashed 715, so why not come into 713? We barely just they only one candle into 715. You know what they like to do
Bro,
with those psychological numbers. They never validate those. They always go past those.
I'm watching ARM right now. I was gonna put a little starter position in ARM.
Look
That
at
shit is
that, bro.
already down 8%. That
Let me
shit
see.
is
Look at that
boom.
Lululemon. Lululemon goes green every single day now. Like Lululemon
Man,
cannot stay red.
I had a feeling this was going to happen today.
Look at that
After
Avgo.
all that
Look at
news
the
I was
Tesla
seeing
dump.
this last night.
AMD down
That's
5%. Intel Core down 6%. ASML down. Where's ARM at? ARM Holdings. Let me add that to the watch list. ARM down 9 percentile.
already, bro. I would have been clapped.
Jesus. Look at the ARM. What do they do? What does ARM do? I forget. Are they like are they like
Semi
semiconductors?
semiconductor, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I'm gonna look like 220 maybe in there if they can get down in there. I'm gonna try to
I'm gonna
get a
look at
little
that
something.
chart and I'm gonna analyze it later on today. Boy,
Arm got
man,
a lot of upside.
I got a feeling about this damn SPX boy. I'm trying to tell you. Look at that SPX hardly dump. They've trapped this market between two 15-minute bissies. Look at this. Look at this foolishness that they're doing. This indicator will be out probably in the next 2 days. If anybody has any recommendations about what I should add to the FEG indicator, just DM me. But I want it to be an FEG indicator. And it's primarily going to show 15-minute 15-minute FEGs, all of them, and then it's going to highlight them just like this, but in a different color, than the FEG nephew Sam. And one of the settings that I have is if there's a 1, 5, and a 15-minute FEG overlapping at any point in time, if there's a 1 and a 5 and a 15-minute FEG overlapping at any point in time, or if there's a 1 and a 15 or a 5 and a 15, it will automatically plot and highlight those. When multiple FEGs are clustered in together, then it will automatically highlight those as such, okay? So that's the other thing. And then obviously disappear on close and a back testing feature. Why? Because if they have them clustered together, it's probably going to give a reaction. So you need to be paying attention to that. Alrighty. Be on alert. This is serious. They're doing nothing but just going sideways here, and then they missed this low. They did not sweep this. They're bound. This right here is why you don't short in the 15-minute business. You need to be scaling out into FEGs. I mean, yeah, you need to be scaling. Look at that aggressiveness to that low. My God. Whoa, whoa. Look at that
Damn, I
940.
was
Woo,
about to damn, bro. That's it.
woo. That's aggressive.
Wanted them to give
Ping.
me a little more. That candle didn't
Woo!
even close. As soon as that shit closed, boom, that shit moved. It didn't even allow you to even think. It didn't go green for a
Wow.
second. Missed it. Next one. That's all there is.
Wow.
There's another 15 down here. I think they come tap that one. Didn't do that.
That was aggressive. I'm not gonna lie, playboy.
Ping.
That was very aggressive.
Man, I should have got in a deal. I knew it was going to do this.
Yeah,
I knew it.
that was very aggressive, Phantom.
There's a lot of selling pressure this morning. So 215, 4 hour up there. It usually just continues the trend that it was doing before the market opened. But
Hmm. That was very aggressive when they just swept that low. Now you need to be on hyper alert. This is serious. What was I? I was going to do something. That looks like a
just spotting.
liquidation stop and raid to me. Hold on. Let me turn on my newswire. What am I doing? Why is my newswire not on when geopolitical is the main thing right now? What's going on with me?
Take a stab at this 950.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till the 950 macro close, just regardless, because I want to see what kind of liquidity that they engineer. Because these candles are very aggressive, and they're invalidating current price action. These candles are extremely aggressive. I'm not gonna lie. Let me turn on my newswire. Hold on, something stuck in my eye.
Yeah, that was definitely liquid. I see how this could have been both ways.
They want to attack. Hold on, real quick. Let me check the. Okay, I'm back and I'm ready to roll. Excuse me, sorry about that. Had to make sure everything was straight. Barcode, yes, correct. This is self. This is just destruction. They opened it, flashed it up, flashed it down, went sideways for 2 minutes. Basically, this was all within the same candle. You had no idea what they was getting ready to do. And then they just dumped it for 3 minutes, and now they just been going sideways. And then this right here was dump, pump, the dump, pump, dump, sideways. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to wait. We have no idea you have no idea what they're getting ready to do. You don't know how this market's getting ready to react to the information that was just dropped this weekend. You have no idea. I think it's just best we wait. Good morning, Kenshi says. Good morning, sir. How are you? I am going to wait. Hold on. Let me pull up my accounts. What am I talking about? How can I trade if my accounts aren't even open? Let's lock in. Come on, man. Get it together. I'm not trying to, dude, I'm not trying to have no heroics done today. I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm trying to take one of these trades on 120 ticks right now on 3 micros and call it a day on that account and do that for 2 days. Today and maybe tomorrow so that I can secure another $9,000 payout. Today and tomorrow, like that's it, and I'm going to flip that last day. I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm not trying to have no heroics done today. And then on my other account, I'm going to try and make $200 because I got 4 more days of doing that. No weird heroics still. Look at the size of these candles and the aggressiveness. Why?
No.
We're back in negative
No.
HVL.
Negative HVL.
Yes. That's why I sent my journal out. And HVL begins at, both of them are at 723. We're at 713 now. The market is completely different than where it was on Friday. Please understand what I just told you. You need to downsize, and the profit targets are going to come a lot faster. When they buy, they're going to buy. When they sell, they're going to sell. The market maker is no longer hedging. That's why the market is bleeding like this, precipitating to the floor. It is completely different. The behavior is different. The gamma is different. Well, what can we expect from any large move? Time distortion, correct? And then they use some weird event to then dump it, and then afterwards, then they'll just go sideways. They just flashed that zone. We got the 950 macro had just begun. I know some of y'all are probably, I know some of the new traders are probably antsy. They're probably like, hey, bro, we'll do something, man. Bro, we need to chill out. Or no, I'm going to chill out. You can do whatever you want to do. Because I know personally what's making me money and what's keeping me profitable. And so I'm going to do that. Because we do have some, because we might have some brand new traders in here, or we might have some people on TikTok or YouTube watching going, man, you missing all the action. You know, I mean, come on now. You know, missing no action.
In this environment.
Absolutely. You sit here and you rush a trade and then you lose, and now you sitting there for the rest of the day pondering, damn, if only I would have waited. It's miraculous how that works, right?
Yeah.
I think it's best we chill out. Because I could still lose. But I want to try and take my chances on something that I believe in. I could very well press this button and lose now. As we all could. Look at the aggressiveness of how they're going about with this market. I think it's best we just sit here. Just watch and be on alert. W about to go long now. What? What'd you say, SGJ? W about to form. Long now. W about to form. What? W what?
That don't mean nothing.
Just blew my account because of you, bro. That was funny. Thanks. I needed that laugh. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny. Thanks. That joke made me laugh. Yeah, you know that was funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But see, look, I knew you were joking because you've been following me for 140 days. I clicked on your profile. I knew you was joking. That was funny. Because no one that's been watching the stream for anything longer than 7 days would could even remotely say something like that. Well, there are some people inside here though that will randomly try and log on here and randomly try and copy my trades. And when I go 3 micros, they'll go 30 because they think that they'll get rich quick. Then I go, well, damn, bro, I just blew my account like 1 candle. What happened? Like, bro, I was in 3 and you were in 30. Be on alert. Watch out now. Hold on. Let me run a test limit order real quick. Make sure the trade copy are working. Nope, trade copy not working. Why not? Because I'm not logged into the lead account. The lead account is the demo, and it's copying all my funded accounts. Okay, now let's run the test limit order. Let's see.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, here we go. Just double check, make sure the accounts are loaded up. Okay, all of them are ready to go.
Canceled.
There we go. Be on alert. Look at the market. I took a short on a demo account at 29,755 on NQ. 1 contract going up. To hop out now at 29,580. Good job. Good job. Seriously, great job. They're about to reattack and they're about to bounce now. And they're about to come up over here and potentially fill this gap. I think they're shaking everybody out and they're about to go higher. You need to watch out and you need to be on alert for this here. This is what you need to be watching for. They dumped this market 1.6%. And then the SPX did not move. That's what I told y'all in the beginning. Like, they are so close to this right now to where it's like, if NQ even remotely, what is up with them? I'm sick of this. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just not used to that. Anyway, excuse me. I'll talk about it later. I need to stay focused. Something was distracting me. NQ was down like 1.6% over here at these lows. Almost like 2%, literally 2% almost. Can you imagine if NQ decides to come back to where we just opened up at and only be down 1%? SPX is going to fill this gap. That's what's going on. There's a gravitational pull in this market up here to the zone. Can you imagine how many people's accounts will be blown? if during the Strait of Hormuz they turn the market green, like Strait of Hormuz closed, bingo, market green. Everybody's sitting here dumping this and just guessing and just trying to trade geopolitical war tension news right now instead of waiting. They have no idea what they're doing. This is that same thing that I told you about in our pre-market meeting that I was just alerting you to. Market jumpy. Good morning, Doughboy. What's up, Doughboy? I really don't check the YouTube comments, but I'm about to start checking them. What's popping? He says, what do you say? Yeah. He said, good morning. Market extremely jumpy. 950 macro, explain. The 950 macro is an injection. It is a time slot. It's like a time zone. It's a opportunity for institutions, whatever it is, whoever you want to call them, market makers, whatever, in order to inject volatility into the market. I can't I can't fully explain it to you and give it the justice that it deserves during live stream while I'm actively looking for trade setups and managing a Discord. And also, my job isn't to keep people entertained, but just talking like how I normally talk and actively trading. 50 funded accounts at the same time. I literally 50 funded accounts. I can't do that. So the knowledge center is there, and it comes with a free 3-day trial. Or you can just sign up right now for $49 for 3 months. I implore people to just give it a try. Because why? Because why not? I think that this down move over here is fake, and that they're going to curl this up and then take out this high on this SPX. So it's just like it's $15 every 3 months for the knowledge center, and everything will be explained to you there. 100%, it will. Zero debate. There's a free 3-day trial, so there is zero excuse. I mean, just sign up and just cancel it if you wanted to. But I have a feeling that you're not going to do that if you watch us trade for anything longer than a week. I have a feeling that you're not going to do that. Why? Because in order to have access to Discord, you have to be subscribed to that page. Because you can't have that page without Discord. You can't have Discord without that page. Why so? Because that same exact question that you just asked just now, hundreds of people will be asking me that same question while I'm trying to live trade. And we need to speak the same language if we are to interpret the market the same or similar. Okay. They're starting to dump this timestamp, 10:02. They're rejecting us 15-minute Civi. Colt, what do you think about potentially longing this to potentially trying to get a
I shorted
They
the
were,
top.
yeah. I got out early again, like I put in Discord, but I was targeting a 20 plus and then a 31 on SPX right here, and it went straight to TP. And I got
I'm alone this right now on 3 contracts potentially.
Yeah, there's a 31 on SPX below that they might want to. I don't know.
Right. Right. Best I go break even. So stop.
Order submitted.
Definitely like the long though.
Oh, absolutely, I do. It might not be ready. They might come back and immediately reattack this. That's why I had to go break even immediately. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that aggressiveness that they just did. They just sold this entire move off. Look at this. Wow, look at how aggressive this market is. Look at them come back for the stop break even. Look. Jesus Christ, look at how aggressive this is. They're about to stop it out at break even again.
Order filled.
Okay.
The SPX went right through that.
I was so close to it. Look at that aggressiveness. You said what? You said SPX is what?
That FEG that they was working through, they came back.
Yeah.
They're kind of mirroring each other now, so I'm watching them flipping between both. I like the long maybe for this one here, but
Yeah. Look at how aggressive that is. SPX, NQ and QQ are going in the absolute opposite direction. QQQ was dumping, and then NQ was, and then I'm sorry, NQ was dumping. I'm sorry, QQQ was dumping, and NQ was just going higher just now. As best I wait. Thanks, Tana. Yeah. Anybody doing weird stuff like asking for money like that?
Let's see if this closes above this first presented. After taking out that SPX imbalance.
Is my indicator active right now? Why is it not
Right
active?
I'm going to enter.
Does anybody see any reason as to why that they're getting ready to just flash dump this through this floor right now that I am missing before I press this long button?
515s that we just tapped up to top here. So we tapped into a 15-minute that was birthed at the end of that burst move. That's why I took a short there. But unless they just really want to fill this gap and then just override that 15, should be.
So the reason why I loaned it was because they left this high over here and like they didn't pop that high. So I was just trying to hold on. That's a double top. That's a double top.
And this is
Double
not
top.
there. I mean,
I'm alone this. I'm alone this. That's a double top.
Yeah, I was gonna do it too.
I'm alone that. That's a double top. I'm alone that. That's a double top. Look at that market get off this damn ground. So stop.
Order submitted.
This market is aggressive. It is extremely
that break
aggressive.
even was so annoying. I sized in on one of the dailies to 12 and just got broke even right there.
It is extremely aggressive, boy.
Order
Thought that was about to be an elite.
They're
entry.
about to bounce this. I'm trying to tell you they're about to bounce this, but what they're doing is that they're nickel and diming me. They're about to bounce this market.
XPS is doing the opposite.
You said SPX is what now? Whoa, SPX is not trying to bounce. Yeah, no,
That's
sir.
what I'm saying. They're not trying to go. So
No,
that's why I
sir.
was fighting. I
No,
understand what
sir.
you're saying.
NQ is trying to bounce right now, but this SPX wants no parts of this bounce. SPX
Get
wants
outta here.
SPX is saying get the hell out of here. SPX is wanting zero parts of this bounce right now. I still think that they're about to get this market off this damn ground. So, I mean, God, that's what I think in my brain. I think that they're about to get this market off this ground. And that trade just now would have went straight to that damn TP damn near.
Be gambling for the re-entry? I don't know.
Yeah. They're about to get off this ground. They're about to get off this ground, and then I think they're about to get off this ground and potentially come over here and target these double top highs. If this SPX allows it. What to watch out? All bulls getting destroyed today. How? The market's going sideways. The market's at the same as that candle was when we opened up at. They've done nothing all day. I think they're trying to bounce this market. I'm being dead serious. It's just that I just missed that entry. I think these people are about to attack higher. Look at this.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna loan this again on 3 contracts. I'm gonna try and target this high over here again. Again. Look at how aggressive it is. My newswire just said chips are catching up bid. What's he talking about?
Order submitted.
Let's not go break even again.
Yeah, I re-entered down below. I just took TP.
Look at
What you
this.
looking to get? Like 50 ticks?
Man, I'm trying to get 120 ticks off this
Man,
move, and I want
oh,
them to squeeze this
crazy.
market to go higher.
No, my re-entry was like all the way down at like 588. Like,
Okay.
damn,
Look at
yeah,
how
all the way
aggressive this
down.
goddamn market is. They're refusing to give it to me. And they're continuously stopping me. Look at how aggressive that market is. Look at that.
Order filled.
Trade straight to the goddamn TP.
Order
Okay,
filled.
cool. I'm done with these sets of funded accounts. Done now. Up $200. I take across 20 funded accounts plus 6. 26 funded accounts. $200 again. I told you they were trying to bounce this market. I just had to manage
I'm
my
up
risk and go break even.
307.
You said who?
307 across 5 accounts.
Good job, sir. Now I switch my IP address and now I wait for the same exact thing and I'll do the same thing off my other 20 accounts. They
Yes, sir.
are trying to go higher. I'm trying to tell you. Are you paying
Yeah.
attention to what we're doing? Hold on. I think that you're asleep at the helm. That's what I think that you're doing. Let's wake up. Yeah, let's wake up. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Y'all can't see the P&L. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Hey, guys, listen. If you can't see my P&L in real time, y'all got to say something. I'm being dead serious. It's like, come on now. Like, tighten it.
Yeah, well,
Tighten in,
I
Locker.
watch
I got
Discord
you.
on my phone
No.
while I trade
No,
my laptop.
not you, Phantom. No,
Yeah.
not you, Phantom. Discord can see my whole screen and everything that I'm looking at. I was talking about TikTok. Sorry, you guys couldn't see you guys couldn't see the P&L moving in real time. YouTube, believe it or not, could actually see it, but TikTok could not. So YouTube and X could see it.
If I put it on my eyes, ain't that good. But
Oh,
if I
okay.
put it on my computer, I can see it.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. What you think
Like,
about 737 to TP? I have no idea of 737. What I think there's a gravitational pull on this spot to come up here and pop this high over here because they're pairing this double top with this gap fill. So that's why that's why I try to take multiple jabs at this. And I know some people probably thinking, well, bro, you TP'd out early. Bro, you TP'd out early. If you know so much, then hold on to it then. Buster, why would I do that? I will see a 3 or a 4R and I will take it and I'll be out at 1R. Why would I do that for when I've accomplished my goal? I'm only trying to make $160 to $200 a day off these accounts. Why so? Because one trade like that over the course of 5 days pays me $24,000. Why would I do anything differently? Why would I hold on to anything? Why would I trade larger size for? You broke even. No, I didn't. I'm green. I broke even 3 or 4 times. Or no, I'm sorry, 2 or 3 different times. Trying to get that one trade that you just saw just now. That's what that was. This trade right over here ran straight to the TP. I longed it over here, broke even here. So yes, you are correct. I longed it over here, break even here. And then I got a worse entry and they took it straight to the TP. So 3rd time's a charm, I guess. It appears. And now, like, I don't even have to think about it. So I'm getting ready to log out of these accounts and I'm getting ready to add this up and I'm getting ready to put this at the top of the screen and I'm gonna switch over to my other accounts. I love negative HVL because the price delivers cleaner because if you understand the remarket direction, dude, you can get 120 ticks in negative HVL in literally 60 seconds. 6,000 for the first person to message me with. God did. I'm sorry. No, that's not what you said. Let me do that again. $6,000 for the first person that messaged me with. God is good. Come on, bros. Stop scamming. I don't believe that shit. Lock in and tighten up.
Or you said 6?
200 times 26 is $5,200. Block. He says, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, bro. Block him, dude. I'm already in Knowledge Center, big dog. Okay, good job. So what you talking about then? You in that Knowledge Center? What you mean? You haven't been watching the mentorships? Or balling hard? You been watching the mentorships? The mentorship, because it'll explain what that 950 macro is if you go through that, if you start at 2022. So let me add this right now to the screen. Why? Because I gotta add this on.
Anybody trade? I think I heard Fire talking about. Anybody trade like the 10 a.m. reversal? Anybody know what that is? This looks like one of the short opportunities for a 10 a.m. reversal.
They want to go higher and not lower. They want to come
Yeah,
over here
but
and they want to
that's
target
the-
this. This right here is on their mind. The indicator
that's
says
the-
so.
You have to go back and
Look at that 9-point volume bounce that they left behind in their
previous
wake.
days at that time and back test and see what goes on at that time.
They left a 9-point volume balance over here in their wake. They're giving conflicting opinions. A 9 over here, so they're probably going to dump this, fill this, and then go higher. The indicator lets you know that there's a perfect double top. I would not have seen this if it wasn't for this indicator that's inside Discord. It's free to all of this Discord students. It lets you know what's going on. So it's like, imagine like me sitting over, like imagine me sitting here with like a 90% kill rate, sitting right over here, looking at your computer and letting you know exactly what I'm looking at. So like, it's just your job to just interpret just interpret some of the things that I'm looking at, just to take base hits out of it and just run away from your screen. I'm just being honest. Like I'm like literally like look. It is literally telling you right now where they're going. Look at this. Look at this. Look. It's literally like showing you here. There's a 9-point volume balance over here, and then there's a double top over here. The market's trapped between these two zones. So the safe thing to do is if you're not in a position, is to not take the position. Or like if you think they're getting ready to target this, then what you do is like you go like half size on this, right? Like you go like 1/3 size on this because they could dump this past the zone. And then when they dump it and if they start curling up, then you add back into the position in order to target this high. Or you use this dump as an entry to then go higher.
That's what I'm doing because I closed. I was holding the whole time, but then when I seen they printed that, oh yep, exactly.
See that?
Man, look at
Exactly.
that
Whoa,
handle.
whoa,
Look at that
whoa,
handle.
whoa, stop. Whoa, stop.
I'm so
Shit, it's
annoyed.
glitching out. It's glitching out.
Exactly.
I took a break even literally 4
Woo!
seconds before this for short, bro.
Yikes.
On
Yikes.
my
That's not normal.
biggest-
Stop
my
being
biggest
serious.
group.
That's not normal. That market is glitching. That's not normal.
I'm about to cry.
Woo! That right there is why you don't do limit orders. You need to understand that. Because if you were in a market, you would have seen that and you would not have pressed that button. You cannot be doing limit orders.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Tell him, Phantom.
Yeah, tell them, Phantom. If you do limit orders, it's going to get dangerous.
Look at that. Look at that.
This is yo. oh
Look at
my
that.
God.
Look. The wicks are printing before the bodies. I'm waiting on my newswire right now to let me know what's going on. We're living in a geopolitical war tension environment right now. I told you inside our pre-market trading plan now. That trading plan said expect random geopolitical. I'm waiting. Hold on. Let me turn on my wire. Trump tweet? Yep, we're about to find out right now.
Bro, at the 10 a.m. reversal with a 57 below on SPX, like they don't feel random either. Like
Smooth little $1,500 on an options call in 2 seconds.
Woo!
Yes, please.
that would have been
My newswire said it has to be a Trump thing. He's checking right now.
800 or 900 on 10. That would have been, bro, if I wouldn't have got out 3 seconds earlier.
He said what? What did he just say?
So you shorted that. You shorted that to try and attack those.
Yeah, I was trying to target the
Look at
57
them.
on SPX.
That was
Yo,
not
I
a meme
thought because
coin.
we
That was the
tapped into
S&P
this
500
thing
glitching out like
again,
that.
I was like, bro.
That was not a meme coin.
And I do think that was the 10 a.m. reversal like play. I from what I understand,
What
it
was that
seemed
doing?
like that was a play. So I was kind of half-assed using that as an entry and the 57 on SPX below. But I got a lot of accounts on this group, so I was just trying to play it safe. I was up like $80 and I went break even. It tagged me in like 2 seconds after it tagged me. That shit
Oh, shit.
nuked.
Okay, that's
I'm sorry about cursing, guys.
Stop.
I was in that trade.
Hey, you said that you was in what?
Sure.
He was
So-
in that trade. He was
You said what, fam?
top.
I was in that red candle short.
So what happened? You should have made money.
I did make money.
You said you did or you did not?
No, I
He
did.
did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Man,
you was
I don't want to know what happens when you lose. If you made money and you was saying F you.
you was screaming, bro, like you was one.
F you, like
Phantom, you was screaming like you was one of the Navy captains on the damn Iranian ship over there. I thought in the middle of the blockade.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, fuck you, yeah.
Shit, I thought you was piloting the ship and you couldn't get through. What you was
in that
talking?
washing machine. I was
Yeah,
I-
damn,
I-
yeah,
I
God.
made
Okay, guys, listen.
1100 on that.
Okay, yeah. Guys, listen. Trump says We're reinstating the Iranian blockade. He just said that. That's why the market glitched out like that. He just said that. I think it's probably best to wait 10 minutes.
What did he say?
Trump on Iran reinstating Iranian blockade. Ceasefire.
Yeah. They were talking about that last night, so.
I knew it had to be him because the wicks were printed before the bodies.
Yeah.
He said process and formation will begin immediately. That's what my newswire is saying.
At 10:16 and 45 seconds, my option call was down $300. And at 10:17 even, I was up 1,800.
Did you TP out?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Good job, buddy. He said, oh, yeah.
1,500 profit in 15 seconds.
Jesus, what a
That's
man.
insane. I'll send it in the chat.
Man, what a trade, my brother.
Give me $1, money man.
Give me $1. Whatever you said, bro, I'll be laughing when I be reading that in the Discord. I swear to God, I'll be laughing. That's absolutely hilarious. Give me $1. When you said that to Alan, bro, I'll be crying laughing.
Matt, you need to
literally
send
laughing.
Apex a thank you email, bro. Like white chicks, bro. Write them a strongly worded email telling them thank you for the money that you're now
Man.
making because they kicked you off.
For real, and I still don't have my accounts.
Bro, I seen something from somebody saying that they've been waiting on the accounts for 3 months. I'm gonna send you the screenshot, I swear. That's just sad. It's sick. I pray to God, bro, that they don't. Bro, hold on, bro. Are you gonna send them like a message, like during like on like the help desk? You thinking about doing that? What you thinking?
I don't know. I'll probably give it probably today and tomorrow because I'm gonna be traveling tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So on Wednesday, if I don't have them by Wednesday, then I'll probably
Wait.
send them.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not gonna have it by Wednesday. I think it's best that you get a jump start on it. I'm being honest with you, because
I mean, I already emailed them and asked them how long it will take for them to activate the live accounts, and they never got back to me
correct.
because it's not the help desk anymore. When they move you live, you have an actual person who picks up your tickets and only not only yours, but like he's assigned to me.
Yeah, he's assigned to you. That's right.
Yeah, but he hasn't answered.
Damn.
So
You give me $1 too, bro. You got a person?
Yeah.
come on now.
Didn't know that. That's
But yeah, I mean, I emailed him. What I think it was on Friday or no, maybe Thursday, and he still hasn't gotten back to me.
interesting.
He probably has a lot of other clients too. He probably give each person like 250 people to handle, you know.
I think it's best that I wait at least maybe like another 5 more minutes before I even remotely consider doing it. Imagine if I was in this long 5 minutes
I've
ago.
been in this long.
Imagine.
As soon as that shit, I already know how this goes.
It was
I
already
pressed
moving.
that blue
You
button.
want to take a long
And there's
No, it
nothing
is,
that
bro.
you can do about that.
It was at the
I'm-
bottom, them red wicks.
I'm in this.
I'm telling you, that is just
they're
so
going back to
interesting.
what they do.
Like I said, I don't know if anybody trades that 10 a.m. reversal, but the 10 a.m. reversal, from my understanding, is literally the 10 a.m. candle open like the body. Right before that dump, that was the first time the lower bot, like the opening body of that 10 a.m. candle got touched. And then the very next candle, we dumped to the next the literal next low.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
essentially how that
10:01.
that's essentially how that
10:01.
reversal works. Like you target the next either high or low based off what your entry is or bias is, and then it did exactly that. And now we're right back to the schedule.
I have to check that on other days. See if it's
Moon man, call me Kid Cudi.
see if it's it lines up.
I'm gonna close this right here and then because there's no way I'm up 400 ticks.
Look at that. And off the naval blockade, they
yes,
still getting
right.
ready to come up here and target us high. Look at this.
Look at that god body cam.
Look at that God body candle reversal.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, they got business with this double top. They got
Like
they
that a
got
little
some
bit.
kind of business with this double top up here inside the zone. You need to be on alert with that. You didn't remember what I told you. Just because bad news happens, that does not mean like they have to go lower. They can go higher off of bad news and they can dump off bad news. And it's the same thing with good news. They could go lower off good news and then go higher off good news. Good or bad news does not exist. That is just a figure of your imagination. I promise you it is. You as the human attach outcomes to good or bad news. The only time that they ever react on something that's as predicted is if it's like an insane outlier. Like if CPI is expected to come in at 3% and it comes in at like 4.5%, then of course they're going to dump it. Like, of course.
Yeah, those metrics are completely different from geopolitical,
Correct.
what you would call maybe news, maybe.
Correct.
Because I don't believe any of it, you know.
I don't believe in
I
it
know
either.
we're
Yeah, I'm not gonna
we're
lie.
at
I only know
war,
about the news
but
because of Discord. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Word. Guys,
I
listen.
watched the charts. I wasn't. That's about it.
Guys, this is for transparency reasons. I'm about to so YouTube and let me turn my newswire down. They're now higher than they were with that God buddy dump. That right there is why you don't just try to automatically start shorting off of bad news. You see that? And that right there is exactly why you TP out. Because you want to know why? Because can you imagine if Matt didn't TP out of that options contract over there at that bottom? He'd be down like $300 now, when he was just up like $1,500 in 60 seconds. That's why you follow the pre-market trading plan. And when it says that you have money, you take it and you run like a fat bandit today. You need to be following the instructions of the pre-market trading plan I sent out now.
What a gift.
Yep.
What a gift.
I
What a
re- I
gift on a
read it
Monday
as soon as it
morning.
hits my phone.
What a gift.
They want to
Wow.
go higher and not lower. Why so? I think that they got business with this double top up here inside the zone. I'm not going to lie to you. This would be perfect. Like they come up over here and they pop this double top, and then they roll it over. Or hell, pop double top, come up so high and then come close to this gap fill and do the gap fill and then go lower. Perfect. Perfectly right up there early. That'd be perfect for them. Perfect for the scammers. Perfect for them.
They definitely taking a long route to fill this gap.
Perfectly right up there, alley. Okay. I'm going to exit out of these accounts and I'm going to switch my accounts now. So YouTube, you're going to ready to see the P&L disappear. It's still there. I put it over here at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen now. Okay. YouTube and they'll see it disappear. TikTok will not. Because the YouTube thing just automatically updates the moment that I exit out. And now I'm gonna log out of my lead account. And I have to do this, I have to do these things correctly. So I log out of that and then I'm going to make sure I'm logged out of everything and then I'm gonna swap the IP. Be on alert.